right. So let me ask you a question. What's the most recent dream that you've had, or what's a dream that you remember dreaming vividly? I know that you dream a lot. I don't dream a lot, but I know that, you tell me you dream.
I do dream a lot, but my dreams are so basic and I never really understand them. But I've learned that I dream 4 types of dreams. So that's kind of
you going to share those 4 types of dreams with us?
Okay. I dream 4 types of dreams. One of the dreams is if I'm worried about something, say I'm worried about something, then I'm usually going to dream that I'm back in school and I got a test.
Wow.
I know it.
Okay.
I know it's crazy. But I'm going to be the dream's going to be like something like I got a test and I either know the answers to the test or I didn't study.
Okay.
So that's the trauma part, right?
Oh.
So, and then you got the other type of dream that I have is that if fight dream, whereas the bad man is going to get you. And so I got to be brave. Running away is not an option. So I got to fight. That's the other type of dream. Then there's the dreams the dreams where where I'm talking with God. It's just me having a conversation with God. And believe it or not, that happens more often than not. But yeah.
Why was that so hard to say? Okay.
Well, it just.
Okay, anyway.
You talk about. No, well.
I don't think people say that. People talk to God all the time.
No, it's just a dream. And it's usually a dialogue. It's like, it's not me just talking, it's a conversation. And in that dream is that I'm trying to get an understanding of something and he's giving me some knowledge or something like that. I like those dreams, it's just a sit down conversation. Then there's the other dream, where the dream that I'm happy for no reason. And
who has dreams? Okay.
Well, I gotta say, I got 4 types of dreams.
Okay.
Well,
so you just got a dream where you just running through some roses or running through some lilies, some bed of lilies, and you just like, okay. You're just like in the movies. Why?
This is the dream where everything is good with me. I'm happy. This dream, I'm usually flying. I'm going to visit people and talk to people.
That just sounds like a whole bunch of different dreams, though.
No, there are types of dreams,
Okay.
and it's usually when I dream, it's one of those 4 types of dreams, and it just depends on what is going on with me at the time.
So your dreams just depend on what's going on with you at the time. Well, I don't have specific dreams. I do dream, but I just don't have like specific dreams over and over and over again. So, but today we want to talk about not just the dreams that you dream while you're sleeping, but we want to talk about dreams that we have for our lives. What is it that you dreamed about from being a kid? What did you think you would? What were some of your aspirations? What were some of your dreams? What were some of your goals? Do you think you met those goals or things like that? So, yeah, we're going to talk about growing up and living the dream that we dreamed for ourselves, living the life that we dreamed for ourselves. So do you feel like you're living the life you dreamed about when you were younger?
Yes and no. And I'll explain that.
Okay.
I grew up poor. So my dream was not to be poor. So that's the yes part, and the no part is I want more. I want to. When I say more, it's not more stuff. I think of it as more peace. A peace of mind.
Now, I'm talking about like when you were a kid, you weren't growing up saying, most of us are not walking around talking about, oh, I want to grow up and have peace. I mean, what were your dreams in that? What did you think?
Like, like most kids, I wanted the nice car. I wanted the Lamborghini.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted the Lamborghini, and I remember exactly what it was. The Lamborghini Countach. 5,000.
I've heard you say that. I've heard you say that. And you did get one. You remember that little model of the one you got? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You did get one.
Actually thinking about what I could drive. but things about that. The thing about that is, as I've gotten older, the dreams changed, or the wants change. You know, I also dream
How
about,
so? How do you think your dreams have changed as far as?
I would like to think that I matured, meaning that it's not necessarily that I wouldn't mind having a Lamborghini, but right now I don't think I really want a Lamborghini.
That's because your bank account doesn't say you want a Lamborghini, don't you think?
I think, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe.
Yeah, but if your bank account said you could have a Lamborghini, do you think you have one?
Probably not. Still, because
come on.
And the reason I said it is this: I learned that I wouldn't want the attention given to me by having a Lamborghini driving around. Now, but you've heard me express now that I like the older model cars, you know, an old Mustang, you know. I think those are just cool, you know, and I just think, you know, I would like to say that I've changed in my wants and desires.
Okay, so let's just take it back a little bit further. Let's just go a little bit deeper. Like when I say, what were you dreaming about? What were your dreams? What was your aspirations growing up? Because I know what they are, but you can share it with everybody else. I knew you either were going to be this or you thought you were going to do that. And you know, most little kids, if you ask them, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? So what did you want to be?
When I grew up, like most kids, I wanted to be a doctor or an engineer. Well, I wanted to be a doctor.
But you played football though,
yeah,
and you had plenty of opportunity to go to college and play.
Athlete. Yeah, and I had opportunity to be a doctor or go to school as an athlete. I knew that I did not want to be a professional football player, so I was trying to be more practical. And here's the thing: is you have to keep in mind, I grew up poor, so
that's why I think you would want to be the football player.
Well, but the lack of funds and stuff made me want to get money as quick as I could, which changed my viewpoint. And so I wanted to do something that I could be earning money, you know, right out of college, you know. Now, but I knew I did not want to go through being. I knew I didn't want to be a professional athlete. So the only thing would be doctor, engineer, things like that. Doctor, you got to go to school for 12 more years. Couldn't wait that long, so I ended up being engineer. You know, I think I was smart enough to, you know, have those options, but those were my options. So engineering was.
Yeah.
Now, I've learned a lot about myself in that my goals change, my desires change, but I realized that I was more of a problem solution type person. You know. And I discovered also too that I got a lot of satisfaction out of helping others or helping the people that are around me acquire the things that they have or wanted. And I learned that my goals and my dreams were satisfying my children, satisfying you, my wife. You know, making sure you guys had the things that you wanted to be successful. That I found out that gave me a whole lot of pleasure.
So you're saying your goals changed from wanting.
But see, I never wanted a lot of stuff, and I've never wanted a lot of stuff. I've always, and that's why I say, you know, a peace of mind. It wasn't trying to have a lot of clothes, a lot of jewelry, you know, a really, really, really big house, and you know, that was never. I've never dreamed of that.
I have. I have. I still dream of that.
I know you have, but I would like the peace of mind that.
What makes you think you can't have peace of mind because you have stuff?
No. Having those things are great, and I like it. I like the nice house and things. I do. But what I'm saying, those are not required. Like, for example, I think the success of our children, you know, and being there for them when they need something. You know, to me, if one of the kids say, you know, Dad, you know, take the youngest one, he always needs something. Laptop, I need a laptop. Okay, problem. Solution. How do we get him a laptop? You know, and now doing that gives
So having kids affected how you wanted, what you dreamed about. And so would you say that having kids make you postpone your dreams? It sounds more like you just thinking about, you just being responsible, you know, but I'm just talking about.
I guess the thing is, I really didn't know what I really wanted or dreamed of or hoped for until I had a family.
Yes. Yeah. I would agree with that. I don't think that I can agree with the fact that we grew up poor as well. My goal, and I think like my goal was just to not be in a house with rats and roaches, because I mean, it wasn't that we were just nasty or anything. It was just that, you know, when you live in apartments, like I didn't live in a house, and when you live in apartments, no matter how much you clean, they tend to migrate toward you. And so I to this day, I can't do the bugs. I just can't do it.
That was on the list. That was on my list.
So I looked up how many people actually fulfill their dreams, and I'm looking at my notes here. Like, and did you know that actually there's a scientific survey that says that only around 8% of people actually live the dream that they had for themselves. So that's like 92% of people actually do not live the dream life that they were hoping for.
I can believe that, because you think about it, how many people work in a job that they actually went to college for? Yeah. You know.
Yeah. That's true. But I didn't expect the number to be so low. 8% of people only actually live the dream that they set out for themselves. And it just got me to thinking, why do you think that is? If we're living in America, the land of the free, why is it that most of us don't get the opportunity to live the life we dreamed?
And I think the short answer to that is life. Life happens whether you want it to or not. Life happens, and life gets in the way. You know, you want to be, you want to be a singer. Well,
well, that takes a lot of determination.
Exactly.
A lot of, and sometimes it can be scary, because sometimes you may not be living in the right city. You got to move. Sometimes we just don't have the discipline that it takes.
And then throw in luck, throw in opportunity, throw in skill of other people wanting to do those things that you're trying to do.
So what do you think about that? Is it mostly luck or circumstances? Because you can look at some people who grew up really, really poor, and they're able to claw their way out or reach their dreams. And then there's some people, like, I'm just astounded by this number that only 8% actually live out their dream. Now, that's what the survey says. That's what the research says.
I think it's all of the above. I don't think anyone, absolutely anyone, ever achieves their dreams and their goals without being helped by somebody along the way. You know, and I think no matter who it is, I think there is some luck involved in it.
Absolutely.
And I think it's some God in there.
Yeah.
And all of that.
And even with us, if we go back and we think about, our kids, we have always encouraged them to write down their goals, to dream big, to let them know that we are here to support. And I think that, we have supported. Like I said, our youngest just came from spending time in Spain getting his master's, and that was not done without sacrifice. There was a lot of sacrifice on having to do that because he's got to have somewhere to live. He's got to have money to eat. And same thing with our daughter. You know, she was in education and just was like, this is not for me. And so she wanted to go back and become a nurse. But at this point, you've been working for 4 years, and guess what? You've accumulated bills. And so guess what that means? The bills got to still be paid.
Think about the options that they had. Now, Kyler, our youngest, said in high school that he wanted to study abroad.
Yeah.
Somehow, now there was some luck in that. There was some God in that, and there was some determined parents in that.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the same thing for our oldest child, Keith. I mean, I remember one of his goals being, I want to move out of Memphis. He just wanted to move out of Memphis. And so,
a lot of self-determination.
A lot of self-determination that he had in that, moving, and even moving out to Oregon, where he is now.
Now, I think about daughter. I think about Kia. Now, Kia, as a child, as a young girl, always wanted to learn how to swim. She loved the water. She became a swimmer. Now, she became so good at it that if she wanted to, her skills and everything was just as good. If she wanted to, she could have been an Olympic swimmer. I think about it all the time. But as she went through college, swimming and everything, she just chose not to do that because she wanted to go in medicine. I mean, I'm just saying.
I get that
option, and she chose left instead of right.
Yeah, but then you think about Keith, who is an avid beat maker. He produces beats, and to us, they're great because you always say, like, his beats tell a story. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Life started lifing, like you're saying, and, you know, he's married. They're getting ready to have their second baby. And he works for a company where they make, you know, computer chips. And so I think about his dream of becoming, I guess it was a producer.
Well, of course, I don't think it's too late. But
yeah, I don't ever think it's too late.
But what I think about is again what we said before: the opportunity,
yes,
the luck piece,
the God
piece.
But that doesn't mean that a person doesn't sacrifice, that they don't have determination, that they don't have the discipline. I mean, I think that sometimes life starts lifing. And dreams get put on hold or get, you know, to the back burner. You know, for some people, there is no plan B, and this is just all they're gonna do. Life can life all it wants, but that's why only 8%, because like you say, life starts life, and then some people just, you know, they just don't stop. When I think about
what dreams did you have, you know. Are you living your dream? Are you, you know, what is it that you want to do that you haven't?
Let me preface this with, God has been good to me. Let me say that. God has been good to me. I mean, we have decent housing. I drive a decent car. But, you know, I ended up in education, teaching, you know, administration and assistant principal, working for the school system.
So was that a dream?
That was not a dream of mine. No, that was not a dream of mine. Now, do I regret it? No, I don't. Because what I did found is I just absolutely loved teaching. I did. I loved being a third grade teacher, a second grade teacher. I loved it. It just didn't pay me what I actually wanted to do. Life started getting in the way again. And so, you know, actually life got in the way, and I ended up going that way, because that's not what I intentionally wanted to do. I actually majored in criminal justice, thinking that I would be a lawyer or, you know, eventually a judge, because that's what I thought I would do. But then life started lifing, and baby came, and needed a job. I started substitute teaching, and next thing I know, I was getting my license in teaching, in But like I said, do I regret it? No, I don't regret it. But there are so many other things that I would love to do. As you know, I love to travel. I would love to do that every weekend. Now, I've always dreamed about traveling. And that just reminds me when I said that when I do dream, I dream that I'm flying. I will dream that I'm flying, that I'm just free as a bird and I'm just looking got a 40,000 foot view and I'm just looking out. So when I do dream, or if I can recall dreams that I dream the most, it's that I'm flying.
That is strange. It's your afraid of heights.
That is strange. I am afraid of heights, but I do. But in my dream, hey, that's why they call it a dream. In my dream, I can fly. So yeah, that is strange. But so you mentioned you were talking about God being a part of this dream journey. How do you think God plays a role in that? What role does God play in your dreams, or do you think he played a role in you becoming what you are instead of you becoming the doctor that you wanted to become?
Well, the short answer is yes, because when I'm speaking with God in my dreams, mm-hmm. it's always to gain understanding, or I call it the wisdom dream. When I'm talking with God, I'm trying to understand some things. I'm trying to get to a certain level of trying to be better, be a better dad or a husband or whatever. And usually it's what I learned in the dream is looking at an issue or a problem from a different perspective. Mm. And usually that gives me the clarity. Usually when I'm talking with God in my dream is usually about service, like, helping this person do this.
So do you feel like you're living in serving out your purpose that God has for you? You feel like you're serving out that purpose in any way?
Yes. I think I'm supposed to be here for you guys. And that is to satisfy your dreams, or to satisfy your desires and things that you want to do. And so when I think about me living my purpose, I would say yes, because it satisfies me to the end, to know that people that are in my circle, people that I love, people that I care about, have the things that they need and that I provided it for them.
Okay.
So in that sense.
So I would implore you the next time you talk to God. Tell him about how I want my pool that that I've been trying to get back there for 10 years. So can you tell him about, some just let him know, since you got this direct line, can you let him know, hey, I appreciate everything he's done, I'm not trying to be greedy, but I appreciate it.
You and your pool, I will say this. I have been trying to get out the way. I don't think it's God that wants you to have the pool. I think it's me that wants you to have it. So I've actually, it's strange.
Yeah, because your thing was, who's going to clean it? I'm like the pool boy.
It's strange you should even mention this, because I've actually been praying for you to have your.
Yes. Don't worry about it. It's going to be my retirement gift to myself.
Well, the thing is that I somehow get used to the
God
idea
is willing,
and can do this and be happy about it. So just to get ready to close us out. So what do you dream about now? So you dream about God, you dream about him providing the dreams for everybody in your family. So I mean, what are you looking forward to mostly, like in this next years of your life? I believe that everybody in my loving circle, I think that they will be taken care of, that they will be satisfied, that they're going to realize their hopes, their dreams, be honest with you that you're going to get your pool. I do. I mean, I truly believe this. And
I appreciate it.
And I've been working on myself to get used to having one.
That won't happen tomorrow. So you got a while, to work on yourself. So, so to just sum it all up, why do you think that dreams are important? Why do you think it's important to just even have dreams?
I personally believe that the things that you're going through in life, I think dreams are your unconscious mind trying to make sense of your life, trying to make sense and give you an understanding of the possibility of things to come, or the premonition of things to come.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think that nothing can be more disappointing than living in reality and not having anything to look forward to. I think it gives you a roadmap, which way to go, while you're trying to figure it out. And I think God helps you, puts those things in your mind, because he does have a purpose for your life. I think he does. I mean, I think they come and go in seasons. Different things happen in different seasons. I think that happens. But I just, having something to strive for, having something to dream about, I think it just gives you, it's part of hope and it's part of faith. It's what you need.
I truly believe that the mind is a very, very powerful thing, and that we all can have the things that we want and desire if we pay attention, if we understand how to get there. And I think your dreams can help you do that.
Yeah, I agree. Well, good conversation, Mr. Hamilton. Nice to know that you are dreaming of this pool for me. Keep putting it out there. Just keep putting it out there in the universe. Just keep putting it out there. Because, I love the water, and we don't live close to a beach, so you know how I am. So, but I'm going to hold you to that. Y'all heard that, right? Everybody heard that. Okay, all right. I'm going to film that backyard, let them see all that grass.
With a bag of sand and everything.
Anyway. All right. Thank you.